All right, welcome back. 3 brackets down with just 1 to go. Probably still several teams and their fans on the edge of their seats right now as they wait to see if their school makes it into the big dance. But that wait is now over. It is time for the final region of the tournament brackets from the NCAA and its corporate champions. We are going to the lower left quadrant, the West region, where the North Carolina Tar Heels are the 4th #1 seed, Jay.
I concede to Clark. He is absolutely right. The committee did not play well with Iowa State's poor non-conference schedule.
And so they are the 1 seed, and they are going to Charlotte, and they're also scouting on Tuesday night. Howard from the MEAC in for the 2nd straight year, and they will face Wagner, who's in for the first time since 2003. Just 7 healthy scholarship players as they won the Northeast Conference Championship. Also in Charlotte, also on Thursday, Mississippi State with Chris Jans coaching these guys. They are in at 21-13, facing the 9 seed, Michigan State and Tom Izzo.
Yeah, they had kind of played their way onto the bubble, especially with all these bid thieves coming in late. So a little bit high for a bubble team at number 9, but I think they're properly seeded. The committee got that one right.
All right, in this region, we are cut up between 4 locations in a couple of days. So on Friday in Spokane, we get the 5 seed St. Mary's, West Coast Conference champs.
Hey, it was so long ago they won the conference championship. Don't forget about them. They're playing hot. Just came off 2 wins against Gonzaga this year, won the tournament. This is a great team with Matheny in the backcourt, Marcelonis. They are a very dangerous team in this tournament.
Going to be a lot of Gonzaga fans in the area, by the way. And they are going to face Grand Canyon.
The Lopes, the Antelopes. I tell you what, this team is top 20 in field goal defense. They can bang inside with St. Mary's, and they also average 80 points a game. And they've got a player in Tyon Grant Foster, an NBA wing player potentially that is dynamic. This is going to be a heck of a matchup to lock into, folks.
Those 29 wins, a school record. The 4 seed going to Spokane. It's a cross-country flight for Alabama, who led the nation in scoring average with over 90 points a game. Their opponent, 13 seed, maybe they could share a flight. Charleston on a 12-game winning streak, including the CAA championship. Don't let them get to 80. They're 20-0 when they do so. We go to the bottom half of the West Region, games in Memphis, Tennessee, where the 6th seed on Friday is Clemson. A season highlighted by a win at North Carolina, their first on the road against the top 3 team in nearly 50 years. And now they get to see who they're going to face. And that is the 11 seed Richard Pitino's New Mexico Lobos, who left no doubt yesterday on CBS, winning the Mountain West Championship. A feisty team to deal with. Watch out for Jalen House. 28 points last night. Congratulations to the Lobos. The 3 seed in Memphis is the Baylor Bears. 6 players averaging double figures for these guys as they match up with the 14 seed Colgate Raiders, who won the Patriot League regular season and conference tournament championship game. Now we go to Salt Lake City for games on Thursday, where we find Dayton is in as the 7 seed.
Again, people describe Dayton as a bubble team. They went out early in the A-10 tournament. A 7 seed is not a bubble team, folks. They were very safely in.
And Dayton will face, in Salt Lake City, Nevada, who is in at 26-7. They get to celebrate.
There's the confetti.
There it is. That's how you
confetti.
That's how you like to see that confetti.
And now we just have 2 teams left to reveal. The 2 seed in the West Region, Destination LA, is Arizona, 3rd in the nation in scoring. And they won the final Pac-12 regular season title.
Yeah, they were terrific all season long. Had a bump or 2 here, but this is a dynamic offensive team with size and versatility.
Talented enough to be a 1, but as you said, a couple bumps got them out.
Yep.
And they will face, and this is a wild story, Long Beach State head coach Dan Monson and the school had agreed to a mutual separation on Monday, but then they just kept winning the Big West tournament, and now they are in the field of 68.
March is time for madness and miracles.
That's exactly right.
And renewed vows. All right, let's refocus our attention here at the top of the bracket. Clark, go first.
Yeah, I tell you what, this Michigan State, Mississippi, all the 8-9 matchups, but with Tom Izzo, I read that he's about a 65% winner in games where his team is the lower seed. You cannot go against Michigan State. And they played some of their best basketball here lately. Even though they haven't gotten the win results, they're playing better.
They are playing well right now.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. Great game against Purdue in the tournament.
Yeah, by the way, how about North Carolina, the job rebounding from last year's disaster to get a #1 seed, where if they go to the Elite Eight, they could play Arizona in what will be called the Caleb Love game, because Caleb Love now playing for Arizona. And
little ground to cover before.
Yeah, a little bit. I know. Well, I like to look ahead, Clark. But you mentioned about Grand Canyon. They have been to the tournament 3 of the last 4 years. They won the WAC regular season. They won the WAC tournament title. I like them to beat St. Mary's, and I think they're going to beat Alabama because they're going to have the geographic home court advantage out there in Spokane,
Let's go to the bottom and see what you got at the beginning of the bottom.
Well, I actually like Clemson to get to the Sweet 16. I think that's a comfortable matchup for Baylor. They can slow them down. And again, look at Nevada. They're happy to be in as a 10 seed. Committee was not feeling the Mountain West. They got all the teams in, but they didn't get great seeds.
I'm with you, though. I think Arizona's got a great path here to get to the Final Four, get matched up against Carolina. They look pretty good right here, the way this matches up. Also, New Mexico is a really hot team right now. They are rebounding. They got the 3 guards, House, Dent, Mashburn, but they are rebounding extremely well. They're scary.
Very scary.